Hey guys, it's David here, and this week on Fridays with David on the Class F for Close channel, our theme is comparing the gay rights movement to the some civil rights movement. We really have to think about, what civil rights movement that I can compare it to because there've already been a few civil rights movements that everyone else has compared it to, and I figured that a good movement to compare it to is, the pro-life movement. Um, the movement that does not support abortion. Um, for a very long time, I was pro-life. I went on the March for Life from my 8th grade year to my junior year of high school. So for 4 years, I attended the March for Life in Washington, D.C. in January um, 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010. And, I was I was very supportive of pro-life and very against abortion for a very long time. And then I sort of got to thinking about it a lot, and um, I have a teenage sister. My sister's 17, and she's going to be a senior in the fall. So, what if she gets raped this summer? Then her entire senior year is going to be dedicated to having this baby, and she's going to have to make a lot of sacrifices and do a lot of things for this baby. And I don't know, maybe that's worth it. Like, I definitely think that a human life is beautiful, um, but we also have to realize that there's not just one human life being involved here in this pregnancy. There's not just the baby. There's the person giving the baby, the mom, and she has to go through all sorts of stuff for this baby. And like I realize that it's a huge sacrifice and it requires a lot of courage and a lot of bravery on this person's part. And sometimes it's too much for someone. And what if my sister comes up to me during this year and says, you know what, like, I think I have to get an abortion. Like, I don't know how to do this anymore. Would I say, no, you can't do this? Like, if she's really depressed, she's crying her eyes out because she is having a hard time handling this baby, would I say no to that? I love my sister, and I think that I would want the best for her, and I don't know if, having this baby would be the best for her. So, I definitely think that I would be behind her 100% if she decided to if she decided to have an abortion. Now, I don't know. Um, this is just theoretical. I'm not sure if this is 100% like, yeah, I would definitely support it. But I think that given the circumstances, I definitely would, want her to do what makes her happy. So, setting that aside, how do we compare the gay rights movement to the pro-life movement? Well, you have a lot of people protesting two different things that will never have to experience it. There's a lot of people that protest gay rights that will never have to experience homosexuality in any sort of way between themselves. Like, they will never be gay, and so they don't know what it feels like to be gay, and they will never have to experience a gay marriage. The gay marriage will not have to affect their life at all, but yet they are protesting this. And then there's people that are protesting abortion that will never have to experience an abortion, like a lot of men, and that's why I sort of had to think about it. It's like, I will never have to experience this. Like, I'm gay. I, I'm never gonna have to experience, you know, having to have an abortion and saying no because it's a human life or anything. And so I had to think twice about it, and that's why I'm sort of, I'm not really like for abortion per se, but I definitely can understand where people are coming from with that. So, and also a lot of biblical references are used for both of these cases, saying that it's wrong for a woman to um, to not keep her baby, or that homosexuality is a sin or whatever, and then using the Bible as reasons for this law to be um, enforced or denied or whatever. Because clearly all of America is Christian. We don't have any atheists or agnostics or Buddhists or Muslims or anything like that. We just have entirely a Christian population. So I think that's a huge thing that we're dealing with, is that we have these movements where we have these people that are completely blind to these experiences and are just going to protest this because they were told to, they were taught certain things, whatever. I'm going to stop there because this video is already getting too long. Songs of the week this week. I've listened to Maroon 5's new album and Linkin Park's new album, so I'm going to recommend 2 songs of that. First song I want to recommend is Lucky Stride by Maroon 5 because it's got a very popish sound to it. And the second song I'm going to recommend is Burn It Down by Linkin Park. So I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend and see you next week on the Cloud Stuff for Close channel.